morning. My name is Eva Moskowitz, and I'm the founder of 9 public charter schools. These are schools that are created by state law. They are regulated by state authorities, and they are paid for by public money. Yes, they are charter schools, but charter schools are public schools by law. And we're here this morning because parents and educators desperately want another great option. We are fortunate on the Upper West Side to have many very kind public schools, but unfortunately there is not room in all these very kind public schools for every child to get a great education. And so there is undisputable demand for Upper West Success Academy. And I'm here with Carrie Roby, the principal of the Upper West Side. Her faculty couldn't be here this morning because they are teaching, but Carrie Roby and her faculty and the parents behind me are ready to form an amazing school community. Unfortunately, a group of elected officials and a minority of parents, who by the way already have a great school in their life, are trying to deny another group of parents from getting a great school for this kid. This is their kid. This is a divisive strategy. It's unnecessary. It's harmful to children. And what we need in this city is more. We do not have so many great public schools that we can afford to deny parents an opportunity to create another one. If this city was filled with hundreds and thousands of great public schools, maybe it would make sense, although I can't really imagine it, maybe it would make sense to deny these parents an opportunity, but there aren't. There is a desperate need for better, great, more public schools. And so we're calling on elected officials throughout this city to support another great option in a neighborhood that needs another great public school. It is now my pleasure to introduce a number of speakers. First, we'll hear from Emily Kim.
Good morning. My name is Emily Kim, and I'm associated with the law firm Long & Porter. When the opportunity came up for me to be able to represent the school, I was absolutely thrilled to have the opportunity. Fortunately, my law firm was willing to come on and represent the school on a pro bono basis, and I'm grateful for that. But the way I learned about the school is much the way that most parents learned about the school, which is I received, flyers in the mail. I saw the advertisement, and my husband and I signed up for a tour to go visit Total Success Academy out in Harlem. And on the tour, what we saw was just incredibly impressive and extraordinary. We saw energetic teaching, kids who were excited to learn. I mean, learning was cool. It was cool to be in school. We heard about an extraordinary academic program that included things like science for kindergartners every day, chess for all children, extracurricular activities built right into the school day, as well as this philosophy that not a single child would fall through the cracks. And so we were incredibly impressed with what we saw. And then learning more about the school was even more impressive. Statistics. Problem Success Academy has had some of the highest student achievement test scores in the entire city, and even exceeding some of the scores out in suburbs of Scarcity. You would think, given these impressive statistics and facts, that a school opening here in the Brandeis campus would be welcomed with open arms. And as you know by now, that hasn't exactly been the case. Of course, there is a lot of parent support, as you can tell by the turnout today. Parents want another school with high-achieving school option on the Upper West Side. And not only that, but we've received, the school has received support by the very fact that
Thank you, Emily. Daniela Balu-Ayers. Hi.
Hi, I'm Daniela Balu-Ayers. My daughter Sabine was accepted to Upper West Success. She was fortunate enough to be accepted through the lottery, and we were so excited that she was going to have the opportunity to join Upper West Success. I think the uncertainty now with the lawsuit that really seems to not reflect the interests and desires of parents on the Upper West Side is really disappointing to see. I think there's really three reasons that I'm coming out to save the school and hope that my daughter can attend the fall. First, I think it's just the top option for my daughter. I'm really impressed by the educational approach of Upper West Success and the way that it's built up its track record in other schools. Second, my local zone school has not been a high-performing school, and I don't have the option to send her to one of the high-performing schools in the district. And third, I just think parents should have this type of choice and option. I very much hope that this lawsuit will quickly go ahead and vote to all send our daughters and sons to the school. Thanks.
Thank you. Matt Morey.
Hi, my name is Matt Morey. I have twins. I go to school here. I wanted to talk a little bit about our situation. Our local school has a D rating, so it was kind of a disappointing thing when we basically come and see that the local school really wasn't doing that well. And then to think about private school was incredibly expensive. I mean, private schools that we were looking at were, if you didn't get any financial aid in the neighborhood, $30,000 a year. So that's $60,000 a year to send my kids to kindergarten. I could almost just hire my own teacher and put her in my living room and that's what we want. So when we did find out about the charter school, we were definitely interested. We went on the tours, like everybody else has said. We were really impressed with it. And then when we found out we got in, we were incredibly excited. But literally, I think the next day after we found out that we got in, we heard about the lawsuit. So it was quite distressing. And hopefully the lawsuit will be, put to bed. But I just wanted to say that we support the school basically because of choice. It's really, that's what we're talking about, choice. That you should get, parents should have a choice in what kind of schools they want to send their kids to. And this type of charter school does that. So.
Thank you. Louisa Kroll.
Good morning, my name is Louisa Kroll, and like all the other parents who have spoken so far, also support the school. As a parent on the Upper West Side, we're looking for alternatives and choices to give children the best education possible. It was very disappointing to hear about the lawsuit and hearing that elected officials were supporting it. I voted for Bill de Blasio as well and supported him, and I called him up to say, I know you're representing all these other parents. I'm one of your constituents and hope that you would advocate for me. I gave him a call. I can have a nice message with my phone number, and I'm yet to hear from him. And that in itself is also disappointing. So like all the parents, I also hope this lawsuit is without merit and that we have the option to send our children to a great school.
Ms. Mays.
Hello, I'm here advocating for the Upper West Side campus. It's about choice and about quality, and that's what we want. We're taxpayers just like anybody else, and we should have say-so in where we want our children to go, and the quality of their education, and the public schools it's very difficult having people trying to find schools for their children. It shouldn't be that hard. But I think we have a right, and I hope that our elected officials will stand by us because, like I said again, it's about choice and quality.
Alyssa Klein.
Good morning. I'm Alyssa Klein. My daughter Eva was accepted to Upper West Success Academy. My husband and I moved to our current apartment in the Upper West Side before we had children. We weren't worried about the quality of the schools because frankly we believe that in a mid to upper class neighborhood there shouldn't have to be a concern about our school. How could parents settle for less, and how could the city provide us with less? We were wrong. Our Zoan school received a D on its last progress report for student performance. It is unacceptable for any parent to have to send their child to such a school, and is truly incomprehensible to me to think of sending my bright, articulate, engaging, and energetic daughter to a place where her academic performance and growth are not nurtured. Like many parents here, we toured and applied to nearly all of the public schools in District 3, certainly to all those who had better scores, and that was to no avail. And unfortunately, spending $35,000 plus a year to send my 5-year-old and eventually her younger sister to a private school is not something we're comfortably able to do. And this is why we were so excited and frankly relieved to get an acceptance letter to Upper West Success Academy. This school we know will provide our daughter with a wonderful education. This school will nurture her strengths and help her with her weaknesses. It will provide her with the educational tools she needs to thrive in wherever her life may lead her. And importantly, will do so in a safe, diverse, and disciplined environment where standards are set high for staff, for teachers, for parents, and especially for the students. Why anyone would stand in the way of my daughter being able to learn in an environment such as this is beyond me. This is not about politics, not about teachers' unions. It's certainly not about destroying a community. This is about our children, who are the future of this community. Quite simply, Upper West Success Academy is absolutely needed and wanted in District 3. Thank you.
Thank you. Parents for coming out, not only for advocating for your own children and immediate need, but you're here advocating for children who are 4 and 3, who are going to need a kindergarten next year, because it's not as if the problems that you've mentioned are going to go away. And so this is not just about next August and September, although that is our immediate concern. It's really about our city and whether we're going to be offering parents choices and exceptional quality, and how we're going to ensure that every family can stay in New York. It's hard enough to live in New York, and we don't need to make the schooling problem any more difficult than it already is. And that is why I have spent as much time as I have to try and broaden the number of options. We really hope that the narrow politics here will not prevent another great school. So we thank you for coming out, and we hope that our school is saved. Thank you very much.